Why is it that transvestites don't dress like Princess Anne?
Well, that's not really a happening area. Where Princess Anne has taken the whole dressing thing, it's just kind of more kind of area that we're not really that bothered about that area. But she's got that area covered, you know, and that's great. I think that's great, and she does well with it, you know, and that's cool. It's kind of horses for courses, and she's gonna wear that kind of Princess Royal stuff, and we're going to head off in the kind of more sexy area of the kind of over here.
Quite
just to the left a bit, you know?
What's your take on royalty?
My royalty, I'm not into royalty per se. I've met a lot of the kids, though, from Charlie down. I find them, as human beings, all kind of okay. And Charlie's, his charity, I've done a whole big gig at Wembley. That was my first Wembley gig for Princess Trust. I think that's a great trust. But I just think hereditary privilege has been done now, and I think we should move on. Not a good example for the kids, you see. No. And I like Ireland, they vote in the head of state thing, and I'm into that. But I think Charlie's been so long waiting for it that he should have a chance to get up there and...
The way you would modify, perhaps, rather than...
Well, I put this to her. I said democratic monarchy, where you vote in the monarch. You know, the sort of top 50 blue bloods go up for it, or 200, and then you could have a go. It's all...
She's had a go already.
Well, no, but just running a whole head of state thing, you know. Yeah. And then you could liven things up, it'd be a bit more perky, you know. Yes. And the press would love it, of course. You know, because Charlie's been waiting so long, I think he should have a chance before. After that, maybe go into that. Because some people who are into monarchy are really into monarchy. People who are not into it just sort of go, what's happening there? I don't really understand. The whole breakfast table thing with the small radio, what's going on? Shouldn't he have a big radio? Where's all our money going?
Sorry,
I can't chip in anyway. But, you know, I just, you know, so that's the idea. But, you know, he's doing all right there. He's just waiting. He's just going, God. And there's genetics for longevity in that family. So, you know, it's going to be...
How much is your act based upon the sort of reaction that you have to a situation in a foreign country or wherever it might be? Because you don't script your act, do you, as such? It's very much like a riffing, like a jazz musician.
It is hopefully like a jazz musician. I mean, I know I've had one idea on this tour, on this sexy tour, for which the DVD comes out on Monday, even though I'm not supposed to mention that.
What?
But, well, because it's just a bit crap. And I've got a new rocket that's coming out on Wednesday, and a new hairdo, and a banjo. No. Just the DVD. But, what was the question?
I've forgotten.
But
no,
yes,
it's about riffing like a jazz
musician. Yes, riffing.
Yes,
so I know roughly where I'm going. I know roughly... Otherwise, but the initial shows, I started off doing Work in Progress tour, where I did go out and had nothing in my head, and they weren't very good.
No,
you've actually just got to believe you're going to be brilliant. It's quite weird.
Now, why would this
DVD
that you made,
Divid,
which is called Sexy?
Yeah. With an IE.
And an IE.
And that doesn't really mean anything. It's just, it could have been called Elbow, but Sexy seemed more sexy. I could have called it Princess Royal. But
you could have done that.
But I thought, no.
No. Why did you... I'm not considering the possibilities of a question at the end of that. I couldn't.
I didn't know where
there's nowhere to go. I forgot what I'm going to ask you. Oh, I know. Why on earth did you make it down in Eastbourne?
Oh, well, my great-grandfather left a little village called Rotherfield in North Sussex to go down. He was an agricultural labourer, and he must have learned how to read and write, because the Izzards were all Huguenots way back. The French Protestants came in, and then he was agricultural labourer, comes down, he works in Bobby's, as a draper's warehouseman, and then my grandfather's born there, my father was born in Eastbourne. I ended up going to the posh schools there. I didn't quite realise I had such heritage there. So I thought I'd go back down there and do the gig, because we wanted to release it this year. And it was before the arena tour, so I chose out of a hat. It said, where can we... Let's go to Eastbourne, it'll be fun there. So I went there, and I was running around on Beachy Head, because the Downs are beautiful. They are beautiful. They've got rugged and national park now, I think, or almost.
OK, well, Eddie, thank you for joining us.
Sorry, no laughs in the answer to that last question, but there you go.
No. You can't be jocular all the time. No. There are serious issues. You're speaking from the heart there, I could tell.
Well, yes.
And... it was a moving moment. And thank you for coming on the show and for creating such a moment for us on the Parkinson show at first. Eddie Izzard. My next guest is one of the finest actresses of her generation. She won an Oscar, aged 26, for her part in Shakespeare in Love. She's equally impressive in a new film called Sylvia, about the tortured American poet Sylvia Plath. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, please, Gwyneth Paltrow. See, that's how you walk on high heels.
What?
Not like she walked there.
Oh, I was doing that gliding thing. What, you didn't complain earlier. I can do that.
No,
It's a hip thing.
It was just by comparison, that's all. I mean, she was looking at $1 million. I know, fine.
I know, but she was born with more hips than I got. So
Oh, I see, all right. Sit down, please. Good. How are you?
I'm very well.
Excellent. I really did enjoy the movie, Sylvia.